Hey guys, welcome to another session of FFBE JP, and today we're going to be taking on Siren, or Shiva 3-star here. So I think it's some kind of like ice demon or something like that. That's the translation of this. So here are the missions. 5 turns or more to get the 4-star guarantee ticket. We need to evoke Ifrit for the 5% trust removal and 5 units or less. So we're going to try to complete all missions, guys. And so I'm not going to go with a companion, I'm going to go with my team here. Hopefully this long explanation doesn't lead to me failing the mission. But yes, hopefully we'll be okay. So first we have CG Nicole here. He's going to be our buffer. So I have HP and MP stacked on him. He has some ice resistance as we do want him to survive. We have Awakened Rain. He's going to be our magic tank. And he does have ice resistance 70%, but we're gonna buff our resistances, so it's gonna be even better. And we have Makina here. He's gonna be our kind of breaker, heavy break, 70% break on turn 1, and so that's what he's gonna be doing. Most likely he'll be sacrificing himself, or one of my units will sacrifice himself for the summon gauge, so we can evoke Ifrit really quick. And we have Ayaka because Shiva does do some status ailments, and so she'll be good for resisting that. Plus she has way more spirit and way more HP than my Rem, since she's a dedicated healer, so she'll survive hopefully a lot better. And then we have Kurosame back in action, using a fire sword, fire weapon. That's what Shiva is afraid of, and we're going to use him as our main damage dealer. So let's do this, guys. Let's try this out. We have 2 keys. Alright, so we have a little bit of a story time here. So Rain, again, they're going for the Muffin Man, and they need to also find the pastry chef, Mr. Cookies and Cream, in order to find the Muffin Man. But Rain wants to return Shiva because Shiva has been failing so far. She's been out of the meta. No one ever uses Shiva unless it's for ice resistance. So Shiva's really angry right now. And he's taking you want to put me back, boy? I'm gonna show you my true power by becoming a level 3-star. And Rain's like, what? 3-star? Yes, Muffin Man Awakened Adventures. Yes, Lorraine. And Shiva's like, yes, you're gonna regret this. At my 3-star form, I can tell you where the Muffin Man is. I have the magical power to do that. And Rain is like, he's singing, so he's happy. He's like, really now? So how do I access this 3-star form? You have to fight me. And Rain, when she continues to describe, like, if you evoke her at her 3-star form, she'll be able to call the powers of the glaciers in order to get the Muffin Man to come out. So Rain is like, alright, sounds good. Let's do this. Ikaza! Alright, let's do this, guys. Okay, so yesterday I did a trial run, and she does hit hard on the first hit here. It's an AoE physical attack, Ice Elemental, and I think what we're going to do is buff everyone's attack and magic, but also buff ice resistance with Kurosame. I believe this beats CG Nicole's ice resistance buff, so that's what we're going to do, guys. First thing with Kurosame is that, and for Ayaka here, I think what we can do is add a barrier to ourselves for survivability. So let's do that. And then for CG Nicole, because the first move is a physical attack, so ever since when we get to the magical attack, we'll be pretty good because Rain will be able to cover everything. So for CG Nicole, what we're going to do is we're going to up our defense, and we're going to up damage mitigation. And for Makina here, we're gonna break magic and attack at the same time, but she's only susceptible to one of them, which is the attack break, which will help us in this first turn here. And Rain, I think for the first turn, how about let's just provoke? Yes, let's just provoke. We'll cover on the second turn. Alright, so ice shards always cause lag for some reason. It's just ice too, nothing else, so that's doing really nothing to us, guys. Alright, I think we're also ice imperiled right now. No, just debuff there. So we should be able to survive just because Rain can now tank magic from here on out. And we do need to start sacrificing because she still has her attack broken, which is good. But we need to sacrifice Makina here for Ifrit evocation on the next turn. So this sacrifices himself for full gauge. And we're gonna re-raise him and re-raise Ayaka herself. And since Kurosame already has innate ice resistance, plus the buff, he's gonna pretty much tank everything. So we don't really need to worry about him as much. And for this turn, let us actually buff up our spirit. This is for the sake of Rain. And let's have HP recover, HP regen. Alright, so he's died. So next turn we can evoke Ifrit. So I want to try to hit her. I want to see how much damage we can do. So let's do 2 of these. So Kurosama could do about 10% each time. Rain should be able to tank all of that. Yes, so perfect. And he has provoke up. So basically that's all Rain's going to be doing. He's going to just cycle provoke and then magic cover. And we evoke Ifrit in the next turn here. Alright, here we go, Kurosame. Continue to attack. So usually Kurosame can buff himself 200%, but that buff also imbues his weapon to ice. And because that won't hurt Shiva, so we can't use that buff on ourselves, sadly. So let's see here. Dual white magic. Let us re-raise more people. Let's re-raise Rain himself and perhaps Kurosame. Yes, Lorraine. This fight should be pretty easy if you have the right gear and equipment and the right units of choice. So we're now at 1000 attack and mag, so it should be doing more damage now. Slightly, like 12%. So I think she buffed herself as well. Oh, she can heal. Alright, so it's time to actually work together here. So Rain, I think, has one more turn for cover. So he can actually use a fire damaging skill here. And for Makina, let's continue to break her. Just in case she gives some weird, some odd threshold abilities or something. We don't want to risk that at all. So let us up our damage mitigation in case, and let's buff our ice. So he's gonna take over the ice buffing right now while Kurosame is doing the attack. And Ayaka, I think she have re-raise on? Yes, she does. So she should be cycling re-raise now for the entire team. Alrighty, so that did damage us a bit, but it's okay, we should be fine. Let's buff up our defense and spirit. And we do need some MP soon, so at least for this turn, I think I'm going to heal all of our MP. And then for Rain here, let's go here. What should he do? Let's see. Provoke and cover needs to go up. So we should go cover first. And Kurosame again, we're gonna just attack. And for Makina, perhaps actually he can, for this turn, let's see if we could break some defense and spirit. So susceptible to spirit break. So good thing Kurosame is a hybrid damage dealer. Alright, so we got through threshold now. And healed herself. So alright guys, it should be okay here. All loves. Alright man, see you later dude. So let's buff our attack and also heal some MP. Alright, we're gonna keep up our re-raise just as insurance here. Alright guys, defeated on turn 6, so I think we got all the missions. Alright, so Rain is saying, "What powerful magic you have! I can see what you mean by this helping us find the Muffin Man." And Shiva is like, "Indeed." So Rain is like, "Okay, with this new awakening," you can actually see that in the Japanese there, those two words in the bracket, it means awakening. "With this awakening, you can help us find the Muffin Man. Maybe just the pastry chef." We've been led astray, guys. She's been lying. She can only find the pastry chef, and maybe only. What? You can only find the pastry chef? Are you kidding me? Yes, yes. Take me along. And Rain is reluctant, as usual. But Rain is a nice guy after all. Let's see if Rain does this. Okay, so it says that we have Shiva awakened. Keep calling her Siren. So he has a sweat drop, right? He's just like, "I can't believe it. I've been lied to again. I've been bamboozled." Ah, man. Okay, guys. We're gonna have to keep looking for another Esper that will actually tell us the truth. Yeah. Alright, so he has a thumbs up to confirm my translation is on point. True story, guys. True story. Alright, guys. Cleared. Let's see if we got all missions. Can you read it, Lorraine? You said, so Lorraine said, "Ha ha ha, this is really funny in comparison to what actually happens." Can you read it? Maybe my translation is way off. I thought my translations were on point, dude. Come on, man.